years to date.
Brad
We can
Williams,
add
Excel
years
Prime.
to the date the same way, well, similarly to adding months here. We can add 12 months, 12 years to December 1st, 2022. And you'll see the result is 2034, December 2034. We can't use the e-date structure. We're going to have to use a little creativity here. The way to add years is using the date function. Let's go in and let's take a look and see what the date function does. Let's go in and cancel this and type in equals date. Let's take a look. The date function, what does it do? Returns the number that represents the date in Microsoft Excel's date time code. What does that mean? Well, if we add a year, if we add a month, if we add a date, it will change the structure. And you're asking, well, what are you talking about, Brad? Well, here we have year B5. Well, we have to say year. If we want the year, we add to what? To B5. What's B5? Well, that's the start date. Using the date structure in this format will allow us to change the date any way we want, the future date anyway, or future or past date, or previous date any way we want. The formula looks a little intimidating, but all we're doing is we have a date. That's the structure. What we're asking is we're going to look at year B5, which is December 1st, 2022. So the year will be 2022. If we want to change the year, we can just add 12 to it. We'll get December 1st, 2034. But if we just want the month, well, we can remove the plus C5 and we can just add plus whatever this number is, minus 12. And it will just change 12 months. It'll go back 12 months. If you want to just change the date and you want to add 25 days and keep everything else the same, you know, the easy way to add dates is we can go back to add days to date, and you know we can just use a plus or minus instead of that long intimidating formula here, you add years to date. But if you want consistency, you can use this formula and you can change any particular structure of this date format. And I'll just give you an example. Let's say we're looking at changing years to date, but let's say we want to change days. Well, let's just delete the years, the plus the years, and just go to date and go plus C9, and you're going to see December 1st, we're adding 16 days. It looks like December 17th, 2022. If we want to add months instead, let's delete C8 and add C8 to just the month structure. Plus, we're going to add 7 months to December of 2022, and now we have July 1st, 2023. The formula is long and a little intimidating, but you probably understand now what it does. You can change the year structure any way you want, or the date structure any way you want. Recognize this structure here. We have a year, we have a month, and we have a date. Well, can we just grab individually? If I just want the day, can I get that in just by itself? How about the month? How about the year? Well, yes, you can. Why don't we just go to the next worksheet, and that is get day from date. And here we have a simple structure. And if we go back to add year to date, you're going to see this day function. There's the day function. And all we're doing is asking, what day is this? Well, the day will just simply add the 26th day. If you want to add 5 days to that, plus 5, it kind of blows up on you. But go to general. If you remember what it was 26 days, and you add 5, remember it's July, so there's 31 days in the month. That's how the day function works. You can remove it. You can see the month structure, month C5, and year C5. Go back to add years to date, and you see the exact same format. All we did was put them into this date function, and the date function will essentially add them together. What are you saying, add them together? Well, it'll structure to put them in a date format. So we have the day, we have the month, and we have the year. Brad Williams, XL Prime.